Peace be with you and welcome to the zodiac reading for Capricorn. Hi, my beautiful Capricorn gang. Maybe you are following me over from another zodiac reading. Maybe it was Cancerian, maybe it was Pisces. Whatever the case, these readings are coming on back to back right now because retrograde is lit. And as we tap into this energy, Capricorn, you are a huge deal. As I was channeling your energy, I heard the spirit say they thought they had you all figured out. Oh, listen, Capricorn, whoever this person is, people, places, things, they did not know the power that you possessed to alchemize energy in a way that you would take it and give them a trick or a treat. That's what I just heard. Big gatekeeper energy in the building, Capricorn. Somebody's birthday could be December 21st. Somebody's birthday could be January the 21st. You could be a Capricorn Aquarius or a Capricorn Sagittarius. Something about you being the gatekeeper. You stand at the gate. Nobody can get through unless they go through you. Capricorn, you're holding a really high rank at the gates. Okay, by way of prosperity. You understand the inner workings of the laws. Dang, Capricorn. What's good for my beautiful Capricorns? Archangel Michael, please put a shield of protection over my beautiful Capricorn gang. Now listen, you could be anybody in this Capricorn energy. If your Capricorn placements are well, then you could be cross watching. I highly recommend that you connect the dots. Capricorn's reading will probably, most likely, there's a 99.9% chance that it will resonate with the rest of the collective. Didn't I just tell you that you're north noding? I just said in my mind, WYD. What you doing? An acronym for what you doing? Okay. Mm-hmm. What you doing type energy. And you're north noding. That's what I just heard Spirit say. Like, I'm north noding. Not I'll call you back and you never call back. North node. Somebody thought they had you all figured out. Let's see what's going on for my beautiful Capricorn gang. Lord have mercy. Please don't think that you got a high vibrational Capricorn ascending to their highest good, north noding out here so effortlessly. Look at how you're minding your business, watching your pentacle energy, physically, spiritually, your pentacle, where your energy goes, you know that's where the flow is. You're going within. Ooh, somebody thought they knew you. Open up this door for Capricorn. Somebody thought they had you all figured out. Somebody wants to know what you're keeping to yourself. How are you doing this? I just heard, I'm a master. You should give me honorary masters. Listen, you're coming up as in retrograde, smack dab in the middle of retrograde. Capricorn, you're coming up as Gemini energy. So, what is Capricorn doing? Capricorn has mastered their Gemini. Their Gemini, Capricorn has mastered their Scorpio within desires, reproduction, transformation. 10 of Cups, you are different. You're focused on your family. Something about the importance of family with the Magician and the 10 of Cups. You've gone through a big transformation. The Emperor, the High Priestess, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. Lord, have mercy. And you are coming up as yourself. Lord, have mercy. Somebody thought they had you all figured out. They should have thought again. That's what I just heard. And maybe they could have just realized that that wasn't the thought they wanted to have. Because something is apparent. Something is being made obviously clear. I feel like somebody doesn't want you to get something out. Okay. Yeah. It's like if you are speaking well about your family, about what you got going on, about just good things. Somebody's like, I see somebody cutting somebody off constantly when they're just talking about positivity as it relates to them. The fool, you don't give a damn. Your nose is in the air. You listen, your head is above it all. You see things from a higher perspective. You don't need to look down and you don't need to look back. That's what I just heard. You like there's nothing to be found on the ground. I'm gazing upon the horizon. Come through Capricorn. Dang, I can't make this up. Listen. Straight divine protection. Ace of Cups. New beginning. Overflow. Abundance. Happiness. Joy. Focused on family and foundation. You created your own family. Knight of Wands energy. You could have younger sons. You're focused. North node. You're north noding. Clarify this person that thought they had Capricorn figured out. They thought, these skills are not tipping in this person's favor. Judgment in the reverse. So they're going through a really hard retrograde cycle. Whatever they did, they're under severe judgment for it. The Four of Swords, the universe says, we're going to put this to rest. Ooh, judgment in the reverse and the Four of Swords. The universe is saying, we're going to put this to rest. Knight of Cups, they might want to come in and be friends now. Temperance energy, because you're balanced. Dang. Judgment in the reverse, severe judgment, Four of Swords, Knight of Wands energy. Somebody was in a haste. Somebody thought they had you all figured out. Yeah, look, you're coming up as the devil at the bottom of the deck. Capricorn energy represents desire. So you had a deeper desire for happiness. With the devil in the sun, your desire for joy, peace, manifestations, what it is that you wanted and saw for yourself beyond whatever the hell this was, judgment in the reverse, supersedes. It overpowers. It dominates somebody's evil projections on your life. That's not what your life became. The Eight of Swords. This person wanted you in an entrapment. Somebody wanted you bound. Okay. You're coming out as the Queen of Cups, earth energy, mastering your water energy. When you see a Capricorn in the Queen of Cups, baby, somebody is just grateful. Somebody's grateful. Three of Cups, to be alive, a lot of gratitude. You know, Capricorn, they don't change. They're really fixed. But this is like a change that they know is necessary. I just heard I change when I want to. Don't believe the hype, Capricorn says. They change when they want to. I change when I want to. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, you're in alignment. Finally reaping the benefits. I feel like you could be enjoying life more, maybe not being so, I just heard frugal with your money. You're living. You're coming to the realization that you've mastered earthly realms, money, stability, and that you want to live a little bit. You're also coming to the realization that we can't take this with us. You know that. Something has made you very grateful, Capricorn. Whatever this is, it has you in this energy of gratitude. Yeah, look, whoever this King of Wands in the reverse is, this person has got to put something to rest. King of Wands in the reverse is a reckless human being, could be any sign, could be a fire sign, but I feel like the fire represents misuse of power and authority. This person wanted to rule over your life. They did not know you. They did not know you. I cannot make this up. They did not know you. They did not think that you would ever walk away, Five of Pentacles, and leave them out in the cold. But in fact, you did. Ooh, I just heard Uno reverse. If Capricorn was a card by way of the game Uno, you would be Uno reverse. You're also the wild card. You're coming out like a gatekeeper, Capricorn. You're coming out like the jokester energy. You're coming out like LAY, which a lot of people think that LAY is the devil. LAY is a teacher. Walking, breathing Ashe. It's a nice reminder of just assuring that you know which doors to open and which doors to leave shut and which doors to never open again. And I feel like you know that. You navigate in a way that is absolutely something that puts you in this master. I keep hearing, I'm a master. You should give me honorary masters. And the universe says, okay, here, 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is like real joy, y'all. It's not predicated on anything that is tangible by way of what the world deems happiness to be. This is wealth and richness in spirit. 10 of Cups is laughter, peace, memories, making the best of the moment, deciding not to complain about anything. This person's got to cut you loose energetically. Somebody didn't know. Somebody looked up and you were far into your north noding. Big Cappy gang. Come through, Capricorn. I can't make this up. Now they feel defeated. This person was trying to snake you out. Somebody was wishing that you failed. They were trying to dominate your life. They wanted you in poverty. They wanted you done. They wanted this and that. This shit backfired. They're under severe judgment. They know it too. Five of Swords in the upright. You turned your back on this, and somebody came after your chariot. You're like, bitch, I'm in the chariot 10-10. Let me walk away. It's going to balance everything out. You might want to get out the way. One thing I know about a Capricorn high vibrational, when they say keep that same energy, you better really watch out. You really better watch out. I'm telling you, y'all don't know Capricorn like y'all think y'all know Capricorn. Y'all don't know. I'm trying to tell you, whoever this person is, somebody's ass said it was a good idea to start running after your chariot. No, dummy, don't run after the chariot. You better leave Capricorn alone. You could be seeing 10-10 on the clock. Somebody tripped and fell in their own trap. Eight of Swords, now they're really in their head about it, trying to figure out what it is that you know. This person thought they had you figured out. That's all I keep hearing. Two of Swords. They tried to block your intuition, block your judgment, cross you up, cross you over. Two of Wands, you were somewhere else already gazing upon the horizon, planning your next step. Yeah, they was trying to get you. They was trying to take you out. They didn't even know what you was about. The Moon, they were doing it for spiritual clout. In the spiritual streets, talking about where you at. You was at home on the couch. Capricorn is like, I'm at home on the couch, binge watching Spiritual Court TV. Then I might dip over to another channel, Mystic 9 or maybe Shadow Empress. You minding your business, having a good life. Somebody doesn't like the fact that you don't have to work that hard. They don't like that. They don't like the fact that you're setting healthy boundaries. You're coming out as the King of Swords. So your air placements are real. You keep it real. I ain't never met a Capricorn that didn't keep it real though. You know that? Even in their sarcasm, they're honest. Like honestly. This is why people think they're the devil. They're really honest though. They say the truth. Emperor energy. You're a leader. Listen, fire energy. King of Swords. This person feels like you've outsmarted them. Wow. This King of Wands in the reverse could be a warlock. Judgment in the reverse. This person feels like you outsmarted them. Like you pulled a fast one. You could have even celebrated with this person. I just heard Last Supper. It's giving Last Supper. It's like this person didn't know that it's like you sat right across from Judas. You knew that this person was betraying you. You sat with them, you ate with them, you drank with them, and then you walked away. You closed out this cycle. You broke bread with this person in peace, love, and light. And then you knew all along, even while sitting at the table, that you would be north noding. And so you simply just went about your way. This person is shocked. They thought they knew you, and you even celebrated with this person, kind of like a going away party. You're like, you know what? I'm going to walk away. I know you tried to do this. I know you tried to snake me out. It's okay. I know you tried to sell me out for 7 pieces of silver. You still ate and drank with this person. You could even sat at the table with this person and said, before the crow crows at 5 a.m. in the morning, and by the time the rooster crows 3 times, one of you sitting at this table breaking bread with me will try to betray me. They all looked around. Is it me, master? Is it me? They didn't even know themselves. How you don't know if you're going to snake out the Messiah? You're giving Yeshua HaMashiach. You're giving gatekeeper. You're giving, you got all the keys. Shit don't move in this earthly realm unless you say so. And I'm going to just keep it real. Period. Period. You've been given some type of authority in the earth. Look, 7 of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. I cannot make this up. King of Pentacles. Temperance. You're an earth angel. You came to bring balance. King of Pentacles. Temperance energy. Archangel Michael energy. Big December Capricorn energy. You're here to have an abundant life. 7 of Pentacles. You're very resourceful. You have great work ethics. And you're a good example of that. It's one thing to tell somebody something, and it's another thing to actually be that. And people are like, oh, you kind of do practice what you preach. Some of these people feel like you're kind of like a know-it-all, a goody two-shoes. Like you'll say to somebody like, you know, that's not right, right? You shouldn't have did that. Like, or you'll just kind of reflect back to them what they need to keep that same energy. They don't like that. They don't like the honesty, the hermit energy. Yeah, you got moments where you're just kind of left alone, but in this hermit energy, you're protecting an ace of cups, the magician. In hermit, there's a whole party going on. You're having a good time. Look, Knight of Swords, and you're standing up for yourself. So you could be spiritually protecting yourself. Clarify judgment in the reverse. Somebody thought they had you all figured out. This weird ass person, Knight of Cups in the reverse. This person's birthday could be in March, November, or July. Child, Five of Cups could be a Scorpio. Child, I know you lied. Somebody's out here raggedy as hell. They thought they had you figured out. Justice is being served. Excuse me. I feel like somebody could be stuttering. I feel like this person finds it difficult to admit the truth that you are divinely protected. Justice is here. Things are being balanced out. The scales are being balanced. Clarify for Capricorn. You're North Noding, and you look damn good doing it. Queen of Wands energy. Leadership, business, about your money. Listen, it's Capricorn energy. Like, what more do we need to say? Like, somebody thought they had you figured out. I just heard you don't know me like that. The Emperor in the reverse. Whoa, somebody wanted to dominate your soul. Who is this person? Emperor in the reverse is reckless, wants to dominate, could be a feminine or masculine. You know, these people shapeshift. They're so androgynous that the Emperor in the reverse, King of Wands, although it presents obviously that it's toxic masculine energy, displaced masculine energy that's denying its feminine energy. Okay, but it very well could be a toxic masculine feminine in her toxic masculinity. Somebody said, I know you. Oh, I figured you out. Oh, you think so? Six of Wands, you're winning. Somebody's watching you. The Nine of Pentacles and the Empress. Some of you are having a baby. Okay, the Empress energy, or this Nine of Pentacles, slow and steady wins the race. Could also be you giving birth to something new, business-wise, creatively. Somebody in your family could be pregnant. Some of you could be becoming grandparent. Like, you have the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is peace. Like, everybody that crosses my threshold, I love them. This is my family. You're holding close to your family. The Magician. Clarify what's going on, Holy Spirit. Yeah, look. And somebody can't take it. The Ten of Wands. This person is watching you by the sideline, off by the sideline. Whatever they got going on, it ain't looking too hot. King of Wands in the reverse. They can't dominate your energy anymore. Or if they were, I don't know if they ever were, to be honest. I feel like somebody was under the illusion that they had your life in the bag. Now they're out here getting cold cocked by the universe. They're out here getting cold cocked by the universe. I can't make it up. Somebody doesn't really know, like, what the hell happened here. Strength. You're standing in your power. You've proven that you are very powerful. You've proven that you have a very powerful mind. That's what I just heard. And a very strong soul. Clarify the Capricorn. You out here North Noding. Yeah, and you're a natural born healer. Big January Capricorn and December Capricorn energy. Yeah, if you're a January Capricorn, watch that Aquarius reading. I feel like it's going to resonate. You're some type of healer. You work well with the earth. Your earth and your water is well. Fire sign energy, Sagittarius, Capricorn energy, December. You're coming up as tempered. You're coming up as a healer. You're coming up as somebody that's very, very calm right now. I feel like people are shocked at how disconnected you are and how you have changed. Scorpio season brought in some type of ending for you. For some of you, you left a job or you're beginning something new, or you've just gone through a spiritual change with the Hermit energy and Death and the Eight of Pentacles. You're focused on your pentacle. Your pentacle could be your Ten of Cups, your Ten of Pentacles, your Ace of Pentacles, your Empress energy. Eight of Pentacles is like, I'm working on that which deserves my efforts, my diligence, my strength, my attention, because this builds my solid foundation. This keeps my foundation solid. You've gone through a full transformation. Ooh, death, honey. Clarified North Noding for Capricorn. I cannot make it up. Four Wands. Something about celebrations. Something about family gatherings. Something about a baby on the way. Capricorn, listen. Somebody is literally punching the air. Like they are literally like, like I thought I knew you. No, you don't know Capricorn like you think you know Capricorn. Ten of Wands, they're stressed out about it because you moved away. Four of Swords, it's got to be put to rest. Somebody could be over here in bad health. Let's see what they did. Okay, just for shits and giggles. I mean, not that it matters. You're in your Ace of Cups, but this is Spiritual Core TV. And sometimes we just need to talk about it so that we can make sure that the universe is aware of the details, right? Most High God, use me as a beacon. Use me to tell the truth, as I am bound to the Ace of Swords, that which is mandated by the Most High God. Let's see what's going on. What did they do, Capricorn? What did this person do? They paid a practitioner. They got a reading. They tried to see what you had coming in. Somebody's also obsessed with a partnership, a high level commitment. What did this person do? They wanted endings for you. So they consulted. I just heard with the dead, seven of coins. They wanted to know, what did you have going on? Somebody wants to know how you know stuff. How? With all that they've done, somebody's like, how? How are you in this Hierophant Ace of Wands energy? So they went to try to find out. Somebody consulted with the dead and they ended up with a tower. I can't make this shit up. Somebody was trying to plan an unexpected tower for you in the middle of Scorpio season and they ended up with death. I probably shouldn't be laughing at this, but who gives a damn? This is hilarious because I feel like somebody was for sure, somebody was for certain that something was about to put you flat on your back. They looked up, look, Seven of Swords. Sneaky, diabolical, stinking ass, retch around the Richianas. The Richianas are always reaching and retching around for shit that don't belong to them. The universe is cutting off their hands, man. They can't even throw a rock and hide their hand. Seven of Swords. Why are you always retching around, lurking around the lurky-loos, the looky-loos, and the peekaboos? Somebody was trying to create mess for you to block you. The Two of Wands in a reverse. Somebody could have tried to take your destiny, man. Somebody wanted you to just kind of be like, oh, well, I'm just going to stop. No, what? Two of Wands in a reverse. Now this person is really going through it. Yeah, the Five of Swords in the reverse. They've been caught up by the universe. Once the universe takes the order, once it has been spoken and or said in spiritual court by way of being in alignment with the laws of the universe, the spiritual laws of Mayat, all the laws by way of being held in high honor, it's a wrap. You might as well just duck and dive and lay down and just let that tower teach you a lesson. Now, I'm going to be honest. Can we just keep it real? For some of you, this tower and this death energy is going to take some people out of here. Or by way of this existence as we know it in the 3D, on the physical, spiritual, the veil is thin. It's going to take them out of here. Two of Wands in the reverse, Five of Swords in the reverse. The universe is saying this is the only way. And you're in your North Node, getting your wishes fulfilled. Nine of Cups. What did this person do? Let's just call judgment down on it. They got exposed for doing something up under the moon, man. For trying to block your intuition, for trying to sweep something up under the rug, for trying to act like they weren't involved in something. And you said, keep that same energy. Matter of fact, keep all this other energy too. The moon in the reverse. Now somebody don't know what to do. They're in a box, man. Somebody's in a box. Somebody could have tried to box you in, put you in a box. Somebody could have tried to bury you. I love a good graveyard spell. You know, when somebody tries to bury you in the graveyard, Man, we will go to the underworld and have conversations. We're Capricorn energy. We got the keys, man. You can't bury us in the graveyard. We'll have a conversation with the spirits in the graveyard and they'll tell us exactly what would happen. Clarify tried to bury you in the graveyard. Look, somebody took something to the graveyard and they buried it there. Could have been something that belonged to you. Could have been in a box. Could have been, I don't know, Ten of Swords. Somebody wanted to see you done. So they sent you to the earth. Okay? They disrupted the dead. But now the dead is coming to bury the dead and they don't know what the hell to do. It's all out in the open. Five of Swords in the reverse. Somebody is down for the count. There's a lot of swords here. 10 of Swords, 7 of Swords, sneaky, deceptive, 2 of Wands, 5 of Swords. Like there's a lot of swords there. Clarify tried to bury you in the earth in a grave. Death. Yep. They tried to send you sickness and death. 4 of Swords in the reverse. It backfired, y'all. 9 of Wands in the reverse. Somebody wanted to penetrate your shield of protection, to break down your shield of protection, put you in the darkness. Wow. And you ended up in your north node. Show us this, people. Yeah. The underworld is giving you some type of justice. Clarify Anubis. Why did I hear Anubis? I just heard Anubis and Elewa. Somebody could have consulted with Eshu and got Eshu confused as Elewa. These are two completely different. See, the spirit realm is interesting. Listen, don't go looking for no spirits. Hold on, y'all. Okay, hold on. Somebody does not want this to come out. Throat chakra. Clear my throat chakra, Holy Spirit, please, and thank you. Me. Somebody does not want this to come out. So somebody went to the crossroads to ask for your gifts, to break through your spiritual protection and to take your spiritual knowledge. Hierophant, Ace of Wands, 7 of Coins. Somebody can't sleep at night. They're like, how are you doing this? How do you know what I'm doing? The 2 of Wands, they went to the crossroads to cross you up. They met with LAY, thinking it was Eshu or vice versa. Somebody forgot to consult with Baran Samedi. If you don't know who those people are, you need to stay your ass away from the crossroads or you're going to get crossed up. And that's exactly what this fool did. They wanted your journey. So now you have trickster spirits playing games with this person. Clarify, they wanted the journey. The Knight of Coins. So they made an offering for your gift. Knight of Coins, Capricorn energy. Somebody went to the crossroads. Clarify this person. They wanted your journey. 8 of Cups in a reverse. They went to the crossroads requesting that some type of trickster energy that appears to have tricked them out of their own, whatever they had going on, tricked them out of something, whatever they were willing to give up. They're losing a lot more than they were willing to give. The 8 of Cups in the reverse. Somebody went to the crossroads to have you crossed up. This is a hex to try to block you with the 8 of Cups in the reverse. Okay. Clarify this person. 9 of Swords in the reverse. Let me tell you something. These trickster gods are playing a game with this person, honey. Ooh, they are playing a game with somebody's mental. Capricorn. Lord have mercy. Capricorn, you have this special gift to make people feel the way they wanted you to feel. Somebody went to the crossroads and they didn't know that you were a gatekeeper. They didn't know that you are somebody who understands all roads or destinies or whatever this is. It's like it's giving hand of Orula. You know certain things. You know certain things. And somebody thought they had you figured out. I feel like you came out, or how this person saw you, as like a night energy. It's like they minimized your knowledge because of your age. This could be somebody a little bit older than you. And they didn't expect that you would break out of the 9 of Swords. The 9 of Swords are in the reverse. This was to block your path. Somebody tried to bind themselves. Then they tried to block you. Then they're like, well, let's just make the person sick. Then they sent you some other stuff. 7 of Swords and a 5 of Swords. All of this is backfired. Spirit says right now, Four of Cups, yeah. Somebody's sitting up grieving the fact that they missed an opportunity. They forfeited their cup under the assumption that they were going to take your cup. I don't know who told them that. I feel like this person was dealing with some trickster spirits. So let me tell you how this works. Let's just say you go to the crossroads and you're like, hey, I want this person's destiny. Listen, these trickster spirits are teachers. If they didn't call for you, and when I mean trickster spirits, I mean by way of ashe and illusions, they give you exactly what you deserve. You might feel like they're trickster spirits, but they're absolutely truth and clarity spirits. These are teachers. These are gatekeepers. They got the keys to all the realms. 30:33 on the timer. Let's just say somebody went to the crossroads and they're like, hey, I want this person crossed up. These spirits will take the offering. They will drink the rum. They will smoke the cigar. They'll even take the money. They'll have you thinking that you are walking in this person's destiny, and only to end up in the Ten of Swords at the end of the day, having you running back to the crossroads, begging on bending knee for them to undo what it was that you asked for. And they will tell you square and fair, this cannot be undone. This person was fine when they thought they had you pegged, when they thought they had you figured out, and they thought they were walking in your energy. They were fine. They were having a good time. It was all a trick. You got spirits playing tricks. Their minds. My mind is playing tricks on me type ass energy. This is what they had. Nine of Swords in the reverse. Two of Wands. Somebody's running back to the crossroads. I want to undo it. I don't want this destiny. Yeah, no. Keep that same energy. So now this person feels stuck. Now they feel like they have no options. You're minding your business. They think that you're the devil. Could you be the devil? Could you be a Capricorn? You're so intriguing. Yeah. You got the keys to all of the worlds, all the different dimensions. You open the doors to the higher realms. You ascended past this person. This how I've seen people try to do destiny swaps, and literally they move forward and they like, oh, cool, I got this. Listen, it's always short-lived, honey. It's always short-lived. Those spirits play tricks with you because they know that nothing moves, nothing shakes unless the Most High God says so. And when somebody belongs to Source and has a direct connection to Source, you are asking Source not to be Source. And that just ain't gonna happen. So these spirits will have you thinking that you got what you wanted. They granted this, and that your ancestors said this whole time you consulting with demons. Capricorn's like, oh, okay, you tried to take my crown. Okay, bet. Somebody's looking up like, oh, how are they in the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles? And then, okay, what? I don't know. Then everything in their life is falling apart. Yeah, somebody should have just taken that cup. Four of Cups is like being ungrateful. Like, I don't want this cup. I don't want to have to do the work. I want Capricorn's cup. But you didn't do, okay, you want Capricorn's cup? Gatekeeper said, bet. Watch this. Here you go. Somebody was really happy when they thought you were defeated, but they don't know you like that, Capricorn. So I love you. Take this as it resonates. Holy Spirit, divine angels, please close this door. Thank you, gatekeepers. Close the door. Call my energy back here. Call my energy. Shout out to the Capricorn gang. I love you. Listen, you are the Alpha and the Omega. We end the year with you. I was gonna say the ear. Yeah, retrograde is not playing. Watch your say. Watch your say. Trickster, tricky energy. Listen, we end the year with you. We begin the year with you. You are the Alpha and the Omega, and this Capricorn season is coming in solid like a rock. So I love you, Capricorn. Take this reading as it resonates. Comment respectfully down below, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, peace be with you.